Hello collective, how you doing? So I am published, I am this, I am that. All I keep hearing is I am looking, I am looking, I am looking, I am looking. So someone is looking to hook up with a person here because what I'm hearing spiritually or channeled wise is that I'm looking. So there might be a lot around look who's talking, someone could have a child here. I'm also picking up energies of Virgo, like I'm looking and you're keeping me very intrigued and making me wanting to look. But the first message that I got collectively was I'm looking to be published and I'm looking to be established. So I'm looking for an establishment. So some of you, I don't know, because I keep picking up the references that a lot of you are probably looking for a book publishing or something, or to publish a book, or looking to go public. So I don't know if this is anything to do with Facebook or anything like that, like I'm looking to go public, like I publicly want to, they're saying that I want to publicly speak with you, like I want to speak with you openly and freely. So I don't know what this is I want to be open. So basically someone's open for a discussion, that they actually want to talk with someone, and are you open for discussion? So are you open for business? So for a lot of you now the messages are changing where it's like, are you open for business? So are you looking for, I don't know, all I'm hearing is like I'm looking and I'm looking for business, I'm looking to be published, and I'm also looking to hook up. So but then they're saying that I'm looking to be open, like I want to open my own business, I want to open my own brand again. So I don't know if things are closing down on you, like because it feels like that the world is closing in on me and that I don't have much time left in order to be able to be open. Because it feels like that if I don't soon start doing something, it's going to be closed. So it's a little bit like, I don't know, it's a bit like the hairdressers really, like if you want to go and have an haircut and like COVID was all sort of like kicking in, say, for instance, and you needed to get there before it closed, or you want to go to a shop before it closed, or like I really need to get in with a person before they close down, okay, or before they shut down. So I don't know if this is relating to like shops and things like that are closing and stuff like that, or I need to talk to you before you talk to someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? It feels like that if I don't soon start talking, and then I'm Dan or Doon, anybody beginning with D, but if I don't soon start saying something, the person's going to go. Okay. So I don't know if this is new vibrations that a lot of you are kind of into, but if I don't soon start saying something, the person's going to leave and not be interested. So it's something like that. I mean, I don't know if any of you, like a lot of you out there are single and you're kind of like, you know, I've kind of got my eye on somebody, and if I don't soon start saying something and I don't speak up very soon, there might be a person, because I pick a lot of you are kind of like wandering around for like something that's new. But they also keep saying a newborn idea, a newborn identity, like I need a new identity. Identity crisis. I'm having an identity crisis. Someone, it could be Gemini energies, but like I'm having an identity. I'm having a new identity. I'm having a new look. Someone's having a makeover, having a new look, having a new identity. I mean, I don't know, any of you on the run from the police or something? I don't know, I'm picking like Cancerian or a 7, and I want a new identity, and I want to look different, and I want to look my best. Okay, this would be coming up for me because I'm going to the gym. Like I said, I'm picking my lard ass up and I'm going to the gym. So something like that, like I want a new look, I want a new identity, and I'm soon going to have to start doing something about it, and knowing that I can't just sit here and do nothing. And if I want something, that I have to go out and get it. And if I want to look a different way, I have to go and do that. Okay, so it's kind of like that, like this preparation of knowing that a lot of you have got to soon start doing something very soon. Because I don't know why, I keep feeling like this energy of like time running out. Like I'm running out of time, probably like I'm getting too old, and like myself, like I'm getting too old and ragged and whatnot, and I've soon got to do something, and I've soon got to find somebody, like I've soon got to move or something like that. Like time seems to be running out of time. That's what they keep saying. It's kind of like a bit like that rush to the finish line, if you like, kind of feeling for a lot of you. Okay, and if I don't soon start bucking my ideas up, really, or if I don't soon start coming up with other ideas, I'm going to be left behind. Okay, so I need a new idea. But for a lot of you though, they keep saying I need a new identity, like I'm on the run from the police, or like like somebody is sorting someone out like with a new identity completely, like we're going to call you Mavis or something, and we're going to call you something completely different, and I need a new identity, I need a new profile picture. This is probably like Melissa Dawn or people but like I don't know, I need a new identity, I need a new picture, I need a new look, I need to look my best, because I pick up that someone's going to like a photo booth or something, and they're going to get like a mugshot of themselves or something. Now, I don't know if this is relating with anything that is police related, and I need a new identity for my wallet. Okay, so I don't know if this is identity theft, or identity need an identity, or I need to run from someone and change my identity completely, like change my address, change my identity, change my look, change my name. Okay, so this would also be like divorcee and things like that. Like I need to change my name back to like change it with Depol and stuff like that. Change my name, change my look, change my appearance, change everything about me. So you really could be either running or running to or from a Scorpio energy being involved here. And I need to have a complete new look, and I need to change my identity altogether. But there's also this energy of like, if I don't soon start doing something or saying something, then I'm not going to get anywhere. Like if I don't soon start doing something with my life, I'm not physically going to ever be able to leave this thing behind, or Stephen, but like I'm never going to be able to leave this thing behind if I don't soon start. I mean, for me, this is coming up around my health, if I'm honest. Because you know, I smoke cigarettes and God knows what else, and I work too much, and I'm kind of like on that vibe where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get myself into the gym, and I'm going to soon start like building up my rapport of really just kind of like trying to change my not really my look so much, but kind of like change my enthusiasm. Okay, like I need to find enthusiasm, and it's kind of like that feeling, whatever it is coming up for a lot of you collectively. If you haven't seen the channel before, you have to give me some time in order to get out the messages, because I have to warm up to messages. Okay, and then we look into the tarot for you. Okay, but yeah, like I need to warm up to you. Like I need to be close to you, or I need to be closer. But someone, because I keep hearing, move closer, move your body real close. Like I'm looking for human touch and human interaction, but I need to move closer. So, like I said, I don't know if any of you guys have got plans to move closer, or if the people you want to be with don't move. Because they keep saying something to do around moving and move closer. Like, I need to be able to move closer to you again. So, I don't know if any of you are like with someone that is at a distance, and you're saying, look, you know, in order for me to go the full distance, I need to travel the distance. Like, are you prepared to travel this far out? Okay, something like that seems to be here. But I really want to go back to the energy of where this identity is, because I'm hearing like I'm having an identity crisis, which means that I know who I am, but I need to change who I am, or change my thoughts, which could be like affirmations and stuff, like I am, you know, I am worthy, I am rich, I am abundant, I am this. Okay. So you might be listening to like Neville Goddard or stuff like that, right? Or the Neville Goddard method. So I'm definitely picking up things like affirmation, but again, or an afro, someone that has an afro, okay, or from Africa, someone that's from Africa. I keep picking up a taxi from Africa. Someone is from Africa that is a Cancerian or a number 7, like in a taxi from Africa, the Grand Hotel. Some of you might be staying in a hotel. Bates, Morrison, someone that's called Morrison's Hotel. Staying in a hotel. You see, I keep picking up that someone's moving, like they are moving, and they're changing their identity, and they're going from motel to motel. Like, I can only really put you up in a motel, like a halfway home. Like a halfway home. Okay, so there is someone here that could be changing their identity and going through this process at the moment as we speak, and then knowing that they're going to have to stay in a motel. So it's a bit like Cockroach Motel, really. Like, I can't really be too fussy with where it is that I stay. If I really want to stay here and I really want to go on the run, then I'm going to have to take whatever it is that comes up. And if that be a Cockroach Motel, or the hotel from hell, or the Hotel California. Some of you could be from California or Cali, okay, or the name Cali or C, okay. But I definitely keep hearing like, I live in a motel. I am a mole and I live in a hole. Some of you are completely and utterly in a hole. Like, I'm in the pits of hell. Or like, it could be something to do around a Capricorn or a 6, okay, which would be like a Gemini, okay. Anyway, let's go back to an actual message for a lot of you. I'm on the run, or I'm going and I'm leaving, and I realise that if I do, I have to stay in a motel because it has to be unknown. Like, it has to be an unknown number that I go to, okay. So it feels like a lot of you are travelling or about to travel and realise that you need a new identity and that you're not going to be able to sign the new identity with the hotel that you stay in. Because it's a very strange energy of like, I keep picking up like Hotel California. So I might have to move to California or something like that. Or Californication, right? So Red Hot Chili Peppers. So I need to be able to move where it's hot. So is it something to do with around someone that has Leo in their chart? Okay, Leo in their chart. Which would also be an Aquarian, which would be 8. Okay, so I need to go and stay or book a hotel. So like I said, I don't know if this is a holiday, but I keep picking up for a lot of you, someone is like really considering like leaving their past behind, or the name Lee, okay, or they're thinking about leaving their past behind, and in order to do that they have to change their identity, okay, and then they have to have a whole new look and makeover, or like wear a hat and something like that and go on the run to be able to get away, is what I'm picking up. So these are for people that are considering leaving their husbands or wife or something like that, or because that's the only way that you would really need to change your identity, right? And then some of you, it's just generally of like, I need to change my look and my outlook of life, and if I ever really want anything, then I'm going to have to go and get it. So that could be anything to do with health and fitness and stuff that's coming up for you. I realise if I want it, I'm going to have to go and get it, and I'm not going to be able to get it unless I do something about it, right? So for a lot of you, it's like dating or like making yourself known, okay? Because it feels like that I can't hide in the shadows too long, okay? And that I'm going to have to make myself known and put myself out there. So it'd be like dating and stuff. Like, you know, if I want to be in a relationship, I'm going to have to sort myself out, blah, blah, blah. And that I'm going to have to make it known, the fact that I have feelings for a person, or I'm going to have to make myself known that I'm fresh, single, and available, and make it known to this person that I'm interested in. Okay, so it might be someone that you have in mind, and if it isn't, then, or the name M, Melissa, Marie, Matilda, Michael, Jackson, I don't know, so someone beginning with M, okay, and I'm going to have to make it known, because some of you, it feels like that you've got like a certain amount of time left to be able to do it. It's kind of like someone's given someone like word and say, look, if you don't let me know at some point, then I can't stay around waiting forever. So you're soon going to have to make your mind up of what it is that you want and whether you want to be with someone or not. Okay, it might be something around a Piscean. Okay, but like I said, if you're all in third party energies, that might be someone that's like, you know, you either want to be with me or you want to be with them. So, you know, so something like that is what I'm picking up for a lot of you. So who loves you and who do you love? Something to do around a 7 or a Cancerian, because I'm picking up the running man. So that's just a few channel messages for you there, collective people. I don't know, it's also very early in the morning. I feel very spaced out today, to be honest. I'm still feeling in that energy of like, because I really need to start going out and I really need to start going to the gym, and it's really mainly because I'm just kind of like feel as if I'm in this dead end, and like I'm just kind of like, oh man, I really need to start pulling my life together, you know. And it feels like that people are all in pieces at the moment, just trying to fit the pieces together to know what to do next. Okay, and that's kind of like, I don't know if you guys are on the same vibe, but that's kind of how I feel. Like I'm feeling like I really need to sort out my health in order to be able to feel better about myself. That's going to help my work and my job and my subconscious memory. It's going to give me more, right? Something like that. Okay, so That's what we've got. So I've got a different deck here, and I don't quite know what to do for everybody. So let's have a look at the next steps that people are planning. The next steps of what? To be honest with you, right, let's have a look at what is going on with your past people. What is going on with people from the past? What is going on with people from the past that they're connected to? So you've got three. You've got Pisces energy here for a lot of you. I don't know. I can never really come out of a story because I normally just tell people loads of them. So it's kind of like, I need to tell you is what I'm hearing. Like, I really need to tell you something. There is something urgent that I've been meaning to tell you for quite some time. And it's kind of like this waiting game of like, you know, I'm sending out messages to you, but are you going to be interested if I do send you a message? Because somebody here could be interested in a person, but they haven't actually sent that message out yet here, because this bird really hasn't left yet. So it's kind of like, well, I really don't know whether I should or whether I would or whether I could. I just don't really know because I haven't sent the message to the person yet. So it feels like that somebody is curious about receiving a message, okay, or giving Steve a message, because I'm also hearing my same name, okay, but like I'm interested in giving Steve a message, but I really don't know how it's going to be received. So, or the name Eve, okay, Evie, or Stevie, but like I don't know how it's going to be received. But it feels like, well, I'm just waiting in the midst. Missy? Keep picking up M names. Like I don't know what they're going to say, and I don't know what they're going to do, because I haven't spoke. Somebody here hasn't spoke to someone yet. Like they haven't. It's kind of like they want to, but they haven't. And they're hesitating. They don't know whether to actually send a message out to a person or not, because they don't know how it's going to be received, right? So it's kind of like, look, I've got something on my mind that I really need to tell you, but I don't know how it's going to land. Like, I don't know how to word it. I don't know how to say it, right? That's what it feels like. I can't quite find the words, because it feels like someone here is like rehearsing, going over, like rehearsing of what it is that they would say to a person if they could. Now, the only thing is that, like I said, for a lot of you here, y'all got a dynamic if you're dealing with like energies of the past, right? Because it might be where someone's like, look, I'm waiting on an answer from you and I don't know what it is that you're doing. Why is it the fact that you're not interested in me? And it could be the fact that somebody is still hung up on their ex here. And like I said, if you guys are like, no, I'm not hung up on my ex, blah, 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 this could come up as the other person that you are knowing that may be struggling to move on from an ex. And the reason why they are not committing to another person is because they are still waiting in the midst to see if one day that they might be able to get back with their ex. And that might be why they cannot come to a decision as such. Now, even if this is not communicating, even if these people are not communicating, so when I say not, I really am picking up like a Pisces energy, because I would pick up on the Hangman, right? And I keep picking up like this, well, I don't really know what to do. Like if someone here is in a third party energy and someone's not committing to another person, it might be because one of the exes here is still focused on that person, and they're like, so why is it the fact that you won't commit into a relationship? Because it's either one, distance, or the fact that two, someone is trying to get over their ex, okay? But there is also this waiting for word to be able to leave, because it's more of a like on your marks, get set, go, right? And I know, and I've put something out there, either one into the universe that I'm ready, okay, or that I have sent somebody some documents or something, and I am waiting to be able to get that back to give me word so I can go, right? Something like that. Because I keep picking up, well, I'm ready, Freddie. Okay, I'm ready, Fred. Something to do with Fred. Let's see. Collective messages of what they've coming up. So for a lot of you, like I said, you're not speaking with a person. So if you're in third energies, there's just loads of metaphysical no speaking, not really talking, don't really know what's on the other side of a person. I really don't know what you would say. Someone here just can't speak. Like they find it very difficult to actually speak. It's kind of like they want something, but they can't get through to the person that they want to. Right? So like I said, a lot of you, you're constantly trying to block out the ex. You're trying to block out the memory of the ex, and that you're not ready for a relationship for a lot of you here. Like, you're just trying to get over the fact and blah, 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 and trying to, there's also something here that's being hidden as well. Like, I need to be able to hide myself, or I need to hire, I don't know why I keep hearing like I need to hire a camper van, or the name van, okay, but like I need to hide my appearance, or I need to hide myself away, or I need to hide, the name Heidi, or Jacqueline Hyde, so the name Jackie, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jackie, and they keep saying, well, I keep hiding in the background there, but how the hell is it the fact that I can move away or move in or move on with a person if I can't never really express my feelings? How on earth is it the fact that if I want things, that, if I'm not getting them, why is it the fact that I find I just cannot speak to a person that I want to speak to? Because it might be, like I said, someone here could be speaking to multiple people and they're just waiting for the perfect energy to come along. Libra energies here sometimes can also mean that I'm way too prideful to put my ego aside and actually say something. So, like I said, someone here could be wasting their time waiting on the wrong person. Like, no, I'm sorry, but you're waiting on the wrong person. You keep waiting on your ex to reconcile or try to get over your ex and stuff like that, and you're just blocking people out, and you're giving up on opportunities to be able to connect with anybody in life because you're actually focused on the wrong person all the time that you're not actually speaking to. So, like, if you're not speaking to them and you're not saying anything, well, then why the hell is it the fact that you can't move away? Right. Because, like I said, in this dynamic of 3 here, this really could be someone that's saying it to an ex-person. Like, there's a person here, there's the ex here that they're not speaking to, and there's a person on the outset that's kind of saying, you know what, why is it the fact that you won't be with me, but you're not even speaking with your ex, you're not even talking with them? And if you're not speaking with them and you're not speaking about them or anything like that, then why on earth is it the fact that you won't even speak to me now? And it's kind of like, no, I don't want nobody, I don't want no one, I can do all of this myself, I just want to sit here and not really communicate with anybody, and I would rather just wait to see if my ex ever changes, or if the fact that I just need to get over this and I would rather really not talk with anybody. Okay? There's this very strange dynamic here, collective energies. Let's see. Collective of what they got coming up. Change of identity is also the High Priestess. I need to change my look, because it could be prideful. Okay. Like, I have too much pride. Because that can be ego. Like, I have too much pride waiting for standards. Like, I'm waiting for someone. I mean, this has come up for a while and everybody normally takes an offence to it. Like I said, a lot of people, they wait for a certain standard. Like, putting themselves in a pigeonhole and a bracket of waiting for a certain standard. But like I said, you can't connect with people that you don't feel as if you're connected with them, or if there's an impossibility here. Because, to make this come true, let's see. Because I'm hearing, well, you haven't even seen me in the flesh yet. You've not even seen me in the flesh. So this could be a new person that's kind of on the horizon, but you haven't actually even seen me in the flesh. Like, you haven't seen what I look like. You haven't, like, you're speaking to someone maybe or thinking about, but the person hasn't even seen you. Right here. Because I keep hearing emu, which is Rod, Zippy, Jane and Bungle. So Jane, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jackie. Because I'm picking up like a peep show. Yeah, like a peep show. Like, I'm just going to show you bits of my flesh, but that's it. Like, I'm willing to show you bits of my flesh, but because it can be a tease energy. Like, I'm willing to show you bits of my flesh to everybody, but then close down and not say anything. Because I'm picking up, like, can you see all of this? Like, can you see all of this? And you're right, guys or girls, can you see all of this? But you can't touch it. Like, you can't see it. you can't touch it. So it's like, well, I'm just going to... I mean, it depends, really. It depends on the intent of a person. Right. Because it has to be honest. The High Priestess has to be a person that has to be honest with themselves. Do not get me started on this person that is fucking now selling witchcraft stuff. I'm talking about the karmic energies, selling witchcraft stuff to get rid of COVID-19. Really? This person needs taken down off YouTube, and I am so goddamn annoyed about it. Thank you, Polly, for bringing that to my attention. It was a YouTube channel that has this in their name here, in their name, and that is an actual cult leader and talks about the karmics constantly, and witchcraft, right? Of witchcraft, talks about the karmics. The karmics are going crazy. The karmics are doing witchcraft. The karmics are not saying anything. They're all shutting down. All of these people, they have 14,000 people that are watching certain energies when she does it, right? And now what she's doing is teaching people dark energies to follow and be brainwashed like a cult leader, to put dark energy up into their minds and into their heads, and then start to try and sell them black magic to get rid of COVID-19. How dangerous is that? This person is an absolute raving lunatic. This person is not a psychic medium. This person classes themselves as one and says, oh, I'm channeling and everything else. This person is a raving lunatic. This person's lost her mind. Honest to God. Has this in her name. And this says the High Priestess. This person is not High Priestess whatsoever. This person is a cult leader. Is a cult leader, okay? And is brainwashing. Absolutely brainwashing people with all of this karmic nonsense bollocks. The karmics, yeah, they're all going crazy. This person came up on my channel quite a while ago, okay, and she had a beef with another channel and would listed the other channel's name in the actual description of, okay, and was saying that this other reader was doing witchcraft behind her back, doing a live reading on another person, a live reading, calling out her name and everything else, doing a live reading and saying that this other channel was doing witchcraft on this channel. And all she does is talk about the karmics. She is the karmic energy. She is the dark energy that will mess all of these people up psychically and everything else as an aspiration of money. Money driven by dark energy. This person is bad for people, okay? I ain't going to give out her name because I don't want people to go over there and be brainwashed by all of this nonsense bollocks, okay? Sorry, I wasn't going to make a video on that, man, but I am so annoyed. I am so annoyed because it gives people that do have credibility of who they really are in this, what people say, the spiritual community. I don't want to be a part of that because there are a lot of goddamn raving lunatics out there. Okay, so I don't class myself as anybody else. I just class myself as who I am. Okay, and this person, man, the karmics, the goddamn karmics. Yeah, they're doing witchcraft on everybody. You guys really need to buy my stuff in order to be able to get rid of these karmic energies because they're doing witchcraft on everybody and they're doing all of this stuff. And now you need to buy my COVID-19 spell. What the fucking hell, really? I mean, mate, it makes me want to give up. You know, it makes me want to give up because it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Anyway, this is people like her. You don't know what goes on in the background here. Okay, people that constantly get people to look at the karmics. The goddamn karmics. Oh my god, this person wouldn't know what karma is if it smashed her in the fucking ear hole. Karma. As if like nobody else has got that. Like, I don't even realise the fact that I am the karmic energy, that everybody has karma and always will have it. Okay. God, man, it is ridiculous. Stop, calm down, Steve. So, let's see, collective energy. What they got coming up? Collective energy. So the Queen of Pentacles. So someone wants a relationship, but the other person isn't supposed to or allowed to. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Like, I'm not allowed in order to be able to speak with the person that I want to, because I can't find privacy. Okay. So I'm hearing like I'm not allowed to speak. I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm not allowed to be able to do what I want. Someone stops someone's progression of life here by not allowing them to be who they are. Okay, that's what I keep hearing. Like, I am this, but you're not. Okay, no, you're not that. You're not. That's probably the message I'll just give everybody here. No, you're not. No. So, like I said here, someone is just waiting for the wrong person. They're waiting for the wrong person, you know. Because, you know, if you're dealing with karmic energies or whatever y'all want to label it as, if you're dealing with people that you're not speaking to, they're not going to just float back into your life changed like people think that they're going to. You know, one day in my life they will change. No, they don't. Okay. So there's a lot of people here that are very curious about a person that they want a relationship with, but there's a blocked energy of the High Priestess. So for a lot of people here, you're just focused on the wrong energy, right? Definitely if you're in this 3 and you're like, yeah, well, I need to wait for that bitch in order to get out my way so I can be with this person. You're going to waste your time completely and utterly, and you'll drive yourselves crazy waiting for a person that you're not speaking to, because you will just sit there constantly thinking, well, I'm not speaking to anyone, I'm not speaking to anyone, I'm not speaking to anyone, and you're going to do your head right in, you know. Because these here do not make sense. They don't make sense because they're with a person already that they don't speak to, they don't get on with, they don't want to be there, they don't want to be here anymore. This is not Jackson 5. I don't want to be here. I just don't want to, you know, I don't know what I want. But that's what I'm saying. Someone here could be waiting out for a 0, not a hero. Like I'm waiting for the 0. I'm waiting for the person that I haven't spoke to in years, that I've been going through this twin flame crap for like years and years and years, wasting many of them, keep waiting for the wrong person because I've been educated in such a way that I just have to wait for that to happen. No, time's precious. Here, let's see collective energies, what they got coming up. So, like I said, some of you, you're trying to block out your ex here, and you realise the only way I'm ever really going to get away from my ex is by putting sanctions in place here, and by like law, because this is justice as well. This is justice because it's 2, right? So this is not twin flame karmic justice. You're going to waste your time, all of that bollocks, thinking that harm is going to come to another person, and you have to wait for karmic justice. It doesn't exist. It's bullshit. It's just made up by billions of people watching billions of tarot card readers. Okay, it's made up. It's lies. It's just crap. It's just how people educated themselves and learned by other tarot card readers and other tarot card readers and other tarot card readers, and then basically just started saying the same thing because that's who they learnt from. Right, so it doesn't exist. Right, it doesn't exist. It's made up. So here, because someone here feels that there's another woman in the way, or there's another woman in the way. Another woman? That there's 2 women in the way. Right, but yeah, judgment is. This is up to you. Speak now or forever hold your peace, or just hold it in and sit there and say nothing and do nothing forever. Okay, forever. Now, like I said, for a lot of you here, it might be the fact that you do have children and you have an ex that persecutes you with all of the shit that they've landed you with, they've landed you in it, where you're kind of like, well, this is my husband, this is my wife, this is what we do. We pretty much lead separate lives and don't talk with one another, and we try to ignore one another. But the effort and the skills that's going to take me to be able to get divorced and move away is going to be very difficult. So there you go. That's why that is here, because it means that if you are planning that, this is coming up for you. It means that you are about to change your life for the better. Okay, so whatever it is that you've got coming up, from majority of you, you're like, you know what, bruv, fuck this, I'm not just going to sit back anymore. If I want to change my life, I have to do something about this elephant in the room. Me, carcass. Lift your carcass up, Steve, and get to the gym. Okay, if I want to do something with my life, I'm going to have to start going out and enjoying it. Okay, So some of you, if you are, like I said, bound and restricted by husband, wife, past, ex, for a lot of you, this is you on the run. This is you where you are about to physically make a huge step for mankind. Right, the first man on the moon, right? But I'm just about to make a huge statement. I keep hearing I'm just about to make a statement, okay? So it might be going to the police, all of those kind of things that we channeled. I'm just about to make a statement. I'm just about to write down a statement, get like all evidence, like I have all of this evidence against the person, and I'm just about to make a statement and make it known. There's also an energy here that I'm picking up, like I'm also just about to make myself known here. Because this is like, can you see me? Okay, can you really see me for who I am? Can you see beneath everything? Can you see above the clouds? Can you see above the clouds? Claudia? Can you see above the clouds? White fluffy clouds, man, that's an old tune. Anyway, yeah, you're about to make a huge statement to the police or something, or give over a load of evidence that you've been building up for some time, and just about to like throw the book at somebody. And because this is judgment time, this is crunch time. This would be where you have to go to court. This would be where you realise that things have got too much now, that you realise that if you want to do something about it, y'all can't just sit here. You're going to have to either one, learn to live in the circumstance that you're in and continue on this cycle, or start to do something about it to change your life completely. It would be word zero and starting over in life. Single, fresh, divorced, so on and so forth. And coming to that conclusion of like, well, that's what I'm going to have to do. It would also be a move. If it's a dead-ended place where there's no work, there's no money, there's no enjoyment, it would mean that I'm going to have to travel in order to be able to get that. Okay, like work, meet someone, something like that. Okay. It would also be talk and discuss. It would need to be an open conversation here. But like I said, for a lot of you, it is where you are on the run and you're about to change your identity, because this is changing one's identity. Okay, so it can be things like identity theft. It can be things that were stolen from me, I have to move on from, or have evidence and not karmic law evidence. And the fact that I'm going to have to drop this and move away from my ego to drop it to be able to start over in my life. Okay, so I have to not blame, not hate, just keep this person away from me as much as possible, and then physically pick myself up and move from the energy. Okay. Now that can also be energy as well. Which means that if I feel like quiet, not saying anything to anyone, blah, 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 I'm going to have to start to change things about me to make me feel different, which would be, like I said, going to the gym, all that sort of stuff, building up this energy that you can get from the gym, start to look at health altogether, eating, food, gymnasium, smoking, all of that kind of stuff. And that if I really want to change how I feel individually, I'm going to have to start altering my life, okay? Because I realise now that I am who I am, and that if I want to do anything differently, I have to start changing my outlook and my vision for life, okay? Which means dropping dead weight. It means that if nobody here is for my highest good, and that really doesn't do anything other than just tempt me into a false sense of security, then you ain't getting my attention. Because why is it that you want it? Okay. So that's what you've got so far. So this now goes, as always, to both tiers, the full access bundle and also tier 1. Okay. So if you haven't joined, you can. Tier 1 is like, I don't know, it's very cheap. It's like $3, $4, I don't know, for a whole month. So you get your monthly, completely, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and these when they come out, and there'll probably be more of them. okay, throughout the month, and then you get different storylines. I break them all down to try and give you as much as I can, and you can obviously be a part of it by being on either tier. If you're on tier 2, which is the full access bundle, that's obviously where you get star sign specific each week. When I come out with a star sign, that's where you get those, the extendeds, they go to the full access bundle. But there's plenty of things that describe all of this on the channel. Thank you for any like, share, comment, subscription. Please make sure you also follow Angel Radio, which is my other channel which does music, okay? And yeah, let's hopefully see you guys over there and see what the outcome is going to be with a lot of people, okay? Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.